command line runner is an interface provided by the Spring Boot framework, designed to run specific code immediately after the application context has been fully initialized. It offers a way to execute logic at startup, which can be useful for a variety of initialization tasks. Key features of command line runner. For startup execution, the primary function of command line runner is to run code once the Spring Boot application has finished setting up the application context. This allows developers to execute specific logic after all beans are initialized and dependencies are injected. Access to command line arguments. The run method in command line runner receives an array of string arguments, which are command line arguments passed to the application. This enables the use of command line parameters for configuring startup behavior. Simple to implement. The interface requires the implementation of a single method run. This simplicity makes it easy to use and integrate into Spring Boot applications. Args parameter allows the method to accept and use command line arguments provided during the application startup. This can be used to customize the startup logic based on input parameters. So what's the typical use cases for this interface? Resource initialization. Initializing resources such as databases, files, and external services required by the application. Batch processing. Executing batch jobs or other background tasks that need to start immediately after the application is ready. Setup tasks. Performing setup operations like loading initial data, configuring settings, or validating configurations before the application begins serving requests. Logging or monitoring. Logging some important startup information or metrics that can be useful on initial state of application. Validation checks. Running validation checks to ensure that all necessary components and configurations are properly set before the application starts processing user requests.